What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Rashina.
And Sean,
Listen, we back. We're so happy to be back with you guys. We are have some more information to share with you. We have heard about a secret closed door meeting, y'all.
that's right. Hey, we don't know exactly what's going to happen behind this SEC closed door meeting on July the 3rd at 2 p.m. But hey, we want to come out here and give y'all some info about this meeting, in case you didn't haven't.
Right. So listen, let's just jump right in. So listen, again, we let's just let's start our little video off with our disclaimer. We ain't financial advisors. We just here to share information that we know, and it's up to you to take it further and do your own research and make sure that if you do any investing of any sort in crypto or whatever other assets, that you make sure that you do your own research and consult a financial advisor if you so desire. All right. That being said, let's jump in. Oh, you said my husband said on July 3rd, right at 2
Yeah,
p.m. They're
at 2
having what they
p.m.
call a Sunshine Act meeting, right?
Yep, exactly.
You want to elaborate or you want me to elaborate? You said exactly. I don't know if he's going to elaborate.
I can give some I give some information and you can kind of
Okay.
take from there. I'm gonna back it up. We know that on June the 27th, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse had tweeted that they are dropping their case against the SEC. As you
Mhm.
know, he did say that the SEC will be dropping their case as well. So everybody's in the uproar. Hey, when is the SEC is going to drop their case? When is this going to happen?
Mhm.
How you gonna know what's gonna happen? All these things everybody's trying to figure out. Now, today I got some important news that the SEC is having a closed door meeting that will take place on July the 3rd at 2
Mhm.
p.m. So we think that the
We
meeting will take
speculate,
place.
speculate.
Well, speculate that the meeting would they'll be talking about that. So you can take it over from
Talking
there.
about Ripple, you mean Ripple.
Ripple, yes.
All right. And just to give you guys some background, what the Sunshine Act meeting is, what they just, because I don't like to use terms that you may not be familiar with. So the Sunshine Act meeting, that's like a law that requires many government agencies to hold certain meetings openly and publicly. They're called like open commission meetings. And so this is where regulators gather to um, make final decisions like new rules or enforcement actions. So that's what the Sunshine Act meeting is. So I just wanted to make sure you understood what that is. So again, like my husband said, we speculate that they're going to most likely vote,
Mhm.
the Ripple case at that formally vote on the Ripple case during this closed door meeting to authorize its withdrawal from the Ripple case. So that's what we think. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You know, Ripple came out like say on the 27th and said the SEC is going to do the same thing. And how after that, as soon after that, we get a pop up meeting saying, but the SEC having a private meeting on the 3rd
Makes
of
sense.
July.
The timeline.
Your time exactly the timeline. It match up. So we'll see. But hey, if this is true, oh y'all better get ready.
And look, what did we say our last video, Sean? We said some fireworks probably around July 4th, right?
Oh man, you know what? I forgot about that. We did say that. And July the 4th is on a Friday. Oh my God.
Right. And this scheduled for July the
The 3rd.
3rd.
Yeah, but hey, that's the day before.
Right. So they're gonna probably, people all on July 4th. So,
There you go. That's right. You're right. And hey, look, it's on a Friday too. The weekend.
then.
Ooh,
And
Lord
this
have
is the
mercy.
perfect time, right? Because I said, what did I say? The sunshine meetings are for. It's for regulators to gather to make new rules and deal with enforcement actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is the perfect meeting for that to occur, for them to go ahead and make their vote, formally withdraw from the Ripple case.
But you know what?
So listen,
I just thought about it. If you look at it, all their meetings has been on a Thursday.
really,
Yes.
I didn't know.
If you go back, all their meetings always land on a Thursday. And the fact that July the 4th is on a Friday when everything is closed, so
Mhm.
they met that right date, to have that meeting. It fell on the right date. So that's very kind of surprising, though, I'll say.
Well, surprising but consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But
Almost definitely.
so listen, what did we say? Like, go back. If this happens, you guys got to go back and look at our previous video. I forgot the name of it. The last video we did. The name of the video. Oh my gosh. It was something about mortgages, right? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
When
FA.
mortgages, yeah, when you're able to use crypto for mortgages, right?
Yeah,
Going to a real
Fannie
estate
Mae.
closing. Yes, Fannie Mae. Yeah. So check that video out. Look at our words. If this happens on July 3rd, and we talked about fireworks around the 4th of July, listen, that's something.
That is.
You know why we named DC 828? What do we say? 828 is the name of our collective. And that is because my one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is, oh my gosh, why do I just draw a blank? That's so great. I'm drawing a blank. But all things work together for the good of them who love the Lord and who are called to his purpose. DC 828. All right, so that's Romans 828. But just look how things are working out, guys. Listen, I just want to give you some encouragement. Listen, this year, I'm sure there have been several things that have happened, whether it be, surprise or planned or whatever. I'm sure that, if you went through anything, just know, let's stand on that scripture. I don't know if you are, a believer or not, but take it as encouragement if you're not a believer, that all things work together for the good of them. So listen, who love the Lord, just take it as encouragement. But anyway, I had to just say that for one, get on that. So let's go back to crypto. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to seeing what occurs on July 3rd, to see what they say. And if we get an official tweet or something about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock,
No,
you know,
the SEC won't tweet this.
well, I'm
Paul
saying
Atkins.
someone who,
Yeah, yeah. Well, Paul Atkins is going to actually come out and verbally do a press conference and saying that they dropped the case against Ripple. And after
okay.
that, yeah, he had to do a formal presentation like that. Just like they're doing a formal meeting on a Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
closed door.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to come out and say that they dropped the case against Ripple and no other further action is amended. So they're gonna move on. And once he does that, then I'm gonna be honest with you. Bank of America is standing by for this information. Japan is standing by for this information.
Yes.
J.P. Morgan is standing behind this confirmation. So you have
All
all
these
these banks.
ETFs, applications.
Yeah, Santan, all these banks are waiting for this verdict. As soon as they do that, and now it makes a lot of sense too. This is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about this for the last 2-3 months. The ISO 222 go
Mm-hmm.
live Vietnam July the 14th.
Woo, look at that. The timing of the things.
The
The timing
timing
of the things.
is come on now. It's not
Listen,
ironic that they just in this case right this quickly. You know,
that's something. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn my heat on. I'm cold. Get gracious. I tried to turn it off so that y'all would not hear it, but y'all got to hit my heater because it is cold. I'm cold. But listen, that's something. You know what? The people who don't know are the people who don't want to know, because the
Mhm.
information is out there. Whether you get it from us or any other person on YouTube, like, listen, somebody talking about it, and the events have been too, like, consecutive at this point.
Right.
From the
I
beginning
didn't
of the year through now.
I didn't throw that. I forgot to throw this out. And they talking about that the bill, the stablecoin bill, the Genius Act, gonna pass mid July. So that's the 15th. Mid July is
Woo,
15th.
Lord, listen,
That came from what's his name? The I forgot the guy over Treasurer, United States Treasurer. He said that about a couple of days ago. That Genius Act will pass the mid July.
let me say this. Go on and get your little fireworks, your barbecue, your charcoal. You listen, and you gotta listen, celebrate. Listen, if you are already, making moves for your family, whatever they are, and preparing yourselves, listen, go and get your charcoal, and start the barbecue. Listen, start the barbecue. Listen, party July 4th, because listen, you will have a prayerfully, if they dismiss this, then just like the how fireworks pop off, and how they zoom up, and the same thing. I'm sure that it's really full speed ahead,
Yeah.
at that point.
Because
at that point.
right now, after this case, there's nothing holding XRP back. Nothing.
So nothing. Listen,
Look at all the
the gates are
partnerships they
open.
have done since they've been in the lawsuit with SEC. They have done a whole numbers of partnerships across the countries. And United
Well, they
States is
ready.
actually, huh?
They're ready. They've been
Yeah,
strategic. They haven't
yeah, they're
just been
ready.
waiting.
And this is so weird. United States is the last country.
Listen, okay.
It's
That
the
don't
last
mean you
country
listen. Well, okay.
to get on board. The last country to get on board.
Well, hopefully the people ain't the people or the listeners won't be the last to get on board. To prepare yourselves for what's happening and the changes being made in the financial sector. So, you know,
Yeah.
and sometimes them being last in on board is a good thing for some people to give you the time to get there.
Oh yeah. I appreciate Gary Gensler. I'm dead serious.
Because if you get to give people time to prepare themselves and to get there,
Yeah. I mean,
because
a
yes,
lot of people would have never known about XRP if it wasn't for
right.
Gary Gensler. By him, suing Ripple, and been in
Mm.
case December of 2020. So that's a long time.
Listen, they go back to my all things work together. Remember, I just said all things work together. Listen, I tell you, but so listen, guys, we ain't gonna prolong the video all the time. We just wanted to jump on there and show you. Oh, I don't want to cut you off, Sean. Do you have anything else to say about this Ripple case before for this
No,
SEC meeting?
that's it. That's all I have to
Okay.
say.
All right. Again, this is our speculation. This is not confirmed, but we think it is probable that they will go ahead and make this vote happen, given the purpose of these types of meetings. So listen, we're gonna see y'all. What we're
Yeah, we're
gonna
gonna
be
see.
celebrating on July 4th. Listen, if there's anything else that you might want to add to the celebration on July 4th. But anyway, thank you guys. We appreciate you. We hope that you found this video informative and fun. And we'll check you later. Thank you for hanging with us. And like, share, subscribe. Did I get it all, Sean?
And comment.
Okay. I will sing a song, but last time Sean said he liked my singing, so I ain't gonna sing for y'all. So y'all have a good one. All right. I'll talk to y'all. Bye. I got your coffee. Look at your coffee.